Hmm. Looks like apparently the winter set is going to be interesting, but not much by a long shot. So currently, what I'm checking right now is the event you are in is a technique-based healer, but technique plus on same attribute cards, meaning she can only match up with natural cards. So, what's the big deal on this one? So, this is TinBoy in time for another LLAS card breakdown. Sorry, I just got back from JLPT test, so that's why I'm gonna be recording this uncut. So the exchange event this time is the Winter Festival set for now. Well, in Happiness Snow Time, the scouting banner will be available until no, December 14 afternoon. So let's do the direct cards breakdown right away. So we'll start first with Winter Festival Rin. So if I can pull up the browser first. Of course, I apparently had to start off with Kanan, but anyway, Winter Festival Rin is a natural skill card. Her base stats will start off at 5,883 appeal, 4,362 stamina, and 6,550 technique with 34.65% critical rate. While for 5th fluid stats is at the 10.5 appeal, 7.8k stamina, and 11.7k technique with 50.20, so you get a 50-50 chance for Rin to proc her crit hits. She does have technique heal, which is a 33% chance, so 20 to 32, focusing on her technique, by the way. So, technique plus on same attribute cards, meaning only natural cards, 4 to 5.2, and on song start. When live show starts, she'll increase critical voltage power from critical notes for 1.2, affecting all cards. Apparently, this Rin is like a technique-based healer card that is briefly a supporting crit scorer, but being an event card, I don't see how powerful she is at healing. But you can use her in SPL if you just want to cheese on for recovery points. Well, might as well do it. Rin might as well do this in the next SPL if they'll allow recovery rewards. But this Rin card is at least a decent UR, but you can replace her with another limited UR once you get like Hardy Ellie. But the small details is that this Rin is a decent event card. However, crit plus power. Yeah, you're gonna need some critical scores to utilize this card, particularly on the natural side, since Rin is not going to be that much useful in the long run. And also, since I'm gonna be recording this live, so this is what she looks like in costume preview. This Rin, now Rin bonds the snow cap with cat ears. Kind of weird that she had to wear midriff in the middle of her winter season. Like, gosh, if you're going skiing or snowboarding. Now the design, I'd say the jacket, shorts, they're all packed. Leggings, I've yet to question, but at least she has fashionable one has a longer thigh stock and the other has a thigh strap. This Rin, very good, casual. However, for the festive season, she's pretty good for a sports themed live show. Well, at least for some sorts. Next up, we'll be getting on another event card, which I think we'll get first. Ayan no Ishun Karin. There we go. So Ayan no Ishun Karin. Let me get the SR info real quick. Although I will have to use the SR info on allstars.kirara. So while this loads up, here is Ayan no Ishun Karin. Karin will start off at 3138 appeal, 4336 stamina, and 3365 technique with 10.09% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 5,351 appeal, 7,384 stamina, and 5.7k technique with 17.16% critical rate. Karin Kanan is a stamina-based healer, so she'll heal 20 to 32 of her stamina at 30% chance, 3 to 10. Her stamina plus is her stamina plus affects DG cards by 2 to 3.2, and she also has an additional healing show ability which only works at 4.5 on live show start. This Kaden card is not not the best, but at least you have AC start as the trigger condition. So more or less, you'll use this you'll use her skill set very well, but not much for an event S-star. I mean, she can be replaceable with other scouting S-star cards, but being a smile guard card, like I can think of like a Rainbow Heart Idol was smile guard card, but this Karin card is at least decent enough. Just just that you can't use her that much on later advanced songs. And this is her costume. And her variant is blue. So yeah, no issue costume. It's a bit it's a bit gloomy. Not gloomy. White with a weak indigo gradient on the bottom. I the variant looks akin to Miyotan's costume when her costume was first shown live in Nijigasaki 5th Live. I think next Tokimeki Day 2. So yeah, Blue Rose, small crown because she's the third year queen, the third year queen of a Yanui. Next up is Kimi no Hitomi no Meguro Boken yo. So this is what she looks like in pre-idolized form. So Kimi no Hitomi no Meguro Boken yo will start off at 3.365 appeal. 3.365. I meant 3.3k appeal, 3031 stamina, and 4444 technique with 28.33% critical rate. Critical limit stats will end up at 5,722 appeal, 5,168 stamina, and 7,568 technique with 37.70% critical rate. Dual skill is SP Booster, so she increased the SP fill rate by 6.4 to 7.6 for 3 notes, affecting her strategy. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting herself by 5 to 7%, and her show ability is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 2% of her technique on appeal chance success and 50% chance. The skill is a collection card, but for those who will be starting off with the game, if you do have fellow SP fillers, doesn't have to be SR, doesn't have to be UR specifically, because this skill card, she'll temporarily try to boost up the SP fill like as much as the SR UR fillers do. But keep in mind, while it does have a high effectivity, she'll only work on her own strategy, so she only gets 3 notes. Her skill only works for 3 notes. Had she taken the long route but less effective, that would have been worse. But the Technique Plus does not help her much. You might as well use her in critical scoring, I think. But for an SP card like this, it's a pretty forgettable card, but at least aesthetic-wise, she is raising up her cap in Kimihito. This is her variant costume. I'd say this one is a bit better than Daya, but I prefer Daya's costume so far, but we'll see more of this set. Now that the event cards wrapped up, time to go for the scouting URs this time. Now, I did notice that apparently we will get jump up high expert difficulty, so I think we got a candidate card for this one. So Winter Festival Kanan. Let me pull out the stats real quick. So Winter Festival Kanan, this is her pre-idolized form, and this is her idolized costume. She's sliding up. I didn't actually do the other cards to show off the idolized costume, but dang, this kind of feels This kind of looks beautiful. Kind of nostalgic that they haven't used her in the Droopy Kids Land costume, but this one's better. So she does have a base stat of 8,054 appeal, or 4,316 stamina, and 7,474 technique with 21.82% critical rate. Her fifth limit stats will end up at 14,426 appeal, 7,740 stamina, and 13,019 technique with 39.05% critical rate. Good news! She is very useful for expert songs because she does have voltage gain buff for show and skill. A skill, she increases the voltage gain by 6 to 7.2 for 5 notes affecting aqua cards. However, a show ability on live show start, she'll increase voltage gain by 2% for cool cards. And she does have a PL plus for all cards 3 to 4.2. I'm expecting that Kanan will be a useful card in Jump Up High Expert. In the global version, they announced Jump Up High Expert, which now includes the attribute that we're supposed to expect, alongside the accompanying banner. I don't think this. I think this Kanan card will be included in the Step Up Expert Song banner, but I still recommend scouting on the event banner if you want to get her. Stats wise, pretty above average for scouting you are. That is way better than her Festival 1 Kanan, but that not much because of her passive, which is on all cards. Now, she has jumbled target conditions on who to utilize for. But if you do have Aqua Cool cards, Kanan will have the most utility if she were to team up on a fellow Aqua team. Imagine putting her in Party Daya on the same strategy. And I think the last one, Festival 1 Mati is outdated, but you might need her as a technique healer. What other Aqua cards do I think of? Man. I only thought of the third gears if I were to put on the strategy, but nonetheless, she's very strong. Now, I wouldn't recommend using her on Advanced Plus, on Advanced songs, but at least she's pretty strong on Expert. Now, if you do have this Kanan card, I think you can use her on Advanced songs as long as that she can reach up to 130k. If she were to tap 130k very often, then I think it's best to use her on Expert Song. But nonetheless, she's a great voltage utility card. Might as well let her see the costume itself. So, Kanan's variant. I'd say this is better than Rin. Sorry, Rin, but I do like Kanan's Twin Tails though. Messy Twin Tails. Not sure why it's still frozen like this. Okay, never mind. I rather thought like it's like frozen popsicles, but nah. Now, hairstyle. I say childish, but not too childish. Costume. Same as Rin, except Kanan's leggings are mirrored, and her thigh strap is not fluffy. I think this part right here, and also the belt, beautiful. She does have her character symbol, which is a dolphin. Interestingly, I think each of the variants will have different satchels. So I think Rin has Muse. This Kanan variant has Aqua. Well, we will get Mijikazaki later, which is for Mia. I say Kanan still wears the midriff costume, which could have been a bit colder for winter live show, but I guess warmth is better than. I can't think of a joke, but Kanan's head cap, just a little snowball at the top. Rin has cat ears, so I'd say it's a beautiful costume. But I wish I could have had I focused more on Kanan cards. But I mean, to each their own. Next one is Nijikasaki's Mia Taylor. Mia Taylor, where are you? God dang it, I can't believe you. I almost did miss her spot. Okay. Another one is Mia Taylor. Mia Taylor is apparently a better noble princess Rico. This is her idolized costume, by the way. So, Mia Taylor is active guard card, so 5,109 appeal, 8,444 stamina, and 60 90 technique with 18.27% critical rate. Now her max stat is at 9,148 appeal, 15,129 stamina, and 10,906 technique with 32.71% critical rate. For guard card like this one, she is not going to be very good at critical ACs. But if you have other crit rate boosters, well, cards that boost crit rate, she'll be able to do this while shielding your character, which is actually her skill. So her shielding will give out 20 to 32% of her stamina, 33% chance, so no need to worry about the 11% skill rate. It's been a long time since Minet has not developed a UR card that does 11% skill rate, but I guess they're trying to be careful on developing the next cards with, I guess, strategic marketing and unique skill sets to use. Now, her passive is Stamina Plus, affecting active cards by 4 to 5.2%, and her show ability is, well, healing. Restoring stamina by 20% of her stamina at 50% chance on, well, SP burst, by the way. Long story short. So, this Mia is apparently a strong Rico card. Last time I saw anyone that does Noble Princess Rico was on a scouting star, I think. Angelic Angel Haneo, but she is an S-Star card, not a UR card. Noble Princess Rico is 2 years ago, and I think her stamina is not going. I think her stamina stat is going to be dethroned by the new SP support healer. Now, why is this SP support healer? Is because the SP burst. If you're trying to spam SP burst, whether it be on single or dual strategy setups, Mia can have a chance to throw out SP burst at 20%. So think of it, 20 SP burst in a single live show. Mia has a possibility of gaining you at least, I think, gaining you at least 12,000. But it's just my further calculation. But let's say 20 SP bursts, and then she only procs the show ability 10 times, and she'll restore stamina by 20%. So let's think of it. Let's start with 8444 times 0 times 02, 20% of her stamina. And if I were to multiply this, she has a possibility of restoring stamina for as low as 16,888. So if you have more decent or proc, if you have good SP fillers, this Mia is capable of restoring stamina. On early advanced zones, she'll keep your stamina green. And let's think of if I were to tap it 10 times in a 20 SP burst live show, and then 15,129 times 02, then she can restore stamina for as low as 30,258 stamina stat. But this is only if you're to max her out. If you have bond boards unlocked for her, she will heal a bit better than the calculated stat. I say that's without accounting the passive. Her base healing power can go up to 30k on a 20 SP burst live show. Now, this Mia card, she will also support other active cards. So if you have Sweet Deco Ayumu, Around the World Custom-y, or Festival 1 Rina, this Mia card is going to be a bombshell of a well, I'd say bombshell of an SP burst healer, and I'd say she got a bazooka ready to throw in some plushies at you. Gosh, this is actually a very good card to replace Princess Rico. So, Noble Princess Rico and the Venera. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Ah, Mia's design is going in contrast with Rin and Kanan. So, I think she picked. I think she picked Rina's hair color, which is a magenta, and uh, and also neon green. So she got the colors inspired from Splatoon because magenta and neon green. I'd say it's neon pink and neon green. Okay, don't sue me, Nintendo. Um, this costume, unlike Kanan and Rin's variants, Mia is opting in for a longer jacket, and because she has a unique design. Look at this one though. Oh great, Kanan's 20-minute loop is over. But yeah, this Mia design. Well, she does have midriff, like Kanan and Rin's. Mia has a headphone. I guess earmuffs, if I were to recall. She also has a fluffy choker that could wrap up her head. Next, I think that's scarf. That's a scarf, right? Um, she also has. I don't think that's the bunny. I don't think that's the bunny symbol, unfortunately. And also leggings. I'd say I already see the leggings right in the illustration. Yeah, it's almost the same as it's almost the same. Not the same as Kanan or Rin, but Rin's Rin's leggings is different, but she almost copied Kanan, uh, but mirrored. So I'd say this Rina is not Rina. Are you kidding me? Okay. This Mia costume, I'd say beautiful. If you like, well, if you don't like ugly sweaters, but you like ugly colors on a jacket, but you want some fashionable sense. Well, I guess this Mia card is very good for fashionable winter show. Ah, I was actually moving a costume a little bit, but sorry. Last one is Loveless World Rin. So, Loveless World Rin. Okay, so last one is Loveless World Umi. Umi is an S-star card this time. Alright, got the brief show ready. Here it is, my beautiful girl. Of course, she made four she made four snowmen out of Kanan, Kanan, Dean, Mia, and Karin. Where I forgot who's her. Where's your snowman? Okay, cool attribute cards. Yeah, let's put her idolized form. So yeah, this is what she looks like. Beautiful. Cold voltage card. She'll start off at 5,315 appeal, 3.2k stamina, and 4050 technique with 12.15% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 9,037 appeal, 5,593 stamina, and 6,885 technique with 20.65% technique critical rate. Umi is apparently a voltage gain buffer, but unlike Kanan, she is all around good for cold cards. Voltage gain buffer by 4 to 5.2 for 5 notes, affecting cold cards. Appeal plus for cold cards 2 to 3.2, and increase effective appeal by 3.8 for 5 notes on appeal chance start. This Umi is basically a decent appeal supporter card, but she does have voltage gain buffer, so unless if you have maxed out URs, I think this skill is not going to be that useful in advanced songs where your team can reach 130k cap. You can use her on advanced songs where your team does not reach 130k, and also expert songs with enough powerful cards. She might be useful in jump up high expert, but I'm considering Karan to be the candidate card once that song appears. This Umi card is a decent, I'd say decent support card, but she can be replaceable with a UR variant someday. Um, and for this one, on appeal chance start, this only works on the first 5 notes during an appeal chance. So if you have happen to have an appeal chance um, that needed to get the appeal chance quick, like at around 10 to 15 notes, this Ui card could give you a little boost for your full scorers. But overall, it's a decent scouting S star. I couldn't care less. But man, I do love Ubi's costume though. This is what she looks like in costume preview. My gosh. Whenever I'd say Kotori and Umi are tied for the best Loveless World costume I've ever seen. Right. So yep, that is all for the card breakdown. But this time it's uncut because I'm already overdue for the scouting banner release. So would I recommend scouting on the Winter Festival banner? I'd say yes if you don't have enough viewers of that attribute. Kanan is very good. She has a lot of appeal, very strong. If you do have Aqua Cool cards, she is most utilized for it. Especially, I think we will get Jump Up High Expert in about a few hours. So I'm recording this at 9:18 a.m. Mia is the new Noble Princess Rico, so if you happen to have Noble Princess Rico, you can stack her show ability alongside Winter Festival Mia. But standalone, Mia is now the new SP Burst healer / support card. And not only that, she does have shielding. So double that, she is now more than just Noble Princess Rico. If you happen to use her in New Sky New Map challenge, with enough healers and voltage scores, since Mia is from Nijigasaki, you can use her to actually try to shield as much as possible, while other side healers will try to maintain 100% stamina AC on that song. I think Mia is going to be a useful card expert. Whilst you cannot use her in that challenge song by SP Burst, at least if you were to pass the ACs, voltage gainers will be able to try to get SP Burst pass. So yeah. I forgot to put this note on Mia's segment, but it'll take us too long. Rin is apparently a technique healer, but she is eventually replaceable, so go for a costume if you like. I say Mia's costume is the best overall, the Winter Festival costume, but I also consider Kanan because of how nostalgic I can believe with the Dreamy Kids Land design. And Rin, well not the best, but at least not the worst. That's all I can say. That was mosquito. Sorry. For the stars, Karin. I forgot Karin's skill set. Now I really have short-term memory loss. Okay, so Karin, all-around healer, good for Nijigasaki cards, Smile Guard card. Even though Tomio Mega Boken Nyo, costume collection card, get her if you want to boost SP fill. And lastly, Loveless World Umi, decent appeal supporter, not good for advanced songs if you have maxed out cards, but very good if you have low powered SR or UR cards, and expert songs if you have maxed out UR cards. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching, and leave a like and comment if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I'll be streaming 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHD. Yep, that's what my channel is supposed to be. And links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you guys next time. I'm over on the 30-minute mark, guys. So, yep. Goodbye. See you soon.